Hello everyone, and welcome to Chapter 10 of our Artificial Intelligence and Generative AI course. My name is Jose Antonio Menendez. I am a systems engineer with a second specialization in systems engineering. I have postgraduate and master's level studies in administration, systems engineering, e-business, and cybersecurity. I have completed doctoral studies in administration and advanced studies in generative artificial intelligence. I have multiple professional certifications and more than 30 years of professional experience in information technology. My work covers systems development, management, automation, infrastructure, and digital transformation. I have served in senior technology leadership positions, including CIO responsibilities in major companies in Peru. For more than 20 years, I have worked in the United States as a director of information technology and management. During my professional career, I have designed, developed, and managed systems that support real business operations. Today, AI has become another major component of that journey. And here is the most important lesson I have learned. The first prompt is rarely the final prompt. Professional AI users don't simply ask a question and accept the result. They analyze the answer. They identify weaknesses and modify the instruction. They test again and compare the results. They repeat the process until the output satisfies their objectives. That process is called prompt refinement. Prompt refinement is the systematic process of improving a prompt after observing the results produced by an AI model. Imagine asking an AI to write a report about cybersecurity. The AI may produce something reasonable but generic. Perhaps the report is too short, contains no examples, or the terminology is inappropriate for your audience. Instead of saying the AI is not good, we should ask, was my instruction good enough? We can improve the prompt. Prepare a 1,500-word executive cybersecurity risk report for a medium-sized U.S. logistics company. Address ransomware, cloud security, and third-party risk. Use language appropriate for senior management. Include a risk table with high, medium, and low classifications, and conclude with 5 prioritized recommendations. Notice the difference. The second prompt defines the task, the audience, the industry, the subjects, and the structure. Many beginners think prompting works like a search engine. Enter a question, get an answer, finished. Generative AI is different. An effective interaction often looks like a loop: prompt, response, evaluation, and identifying problems. Then modify, generate again, compare results, and refine until you reach the final output. This is an iterative process. Google's current AI guidance describes this exact workflow. Experiment with prompts, modify instructions, and observe behavior. Continue refining until the desired behavior is obtained. This is the difference between casual and professional AI usage. I recommend using a simple methodology that I call REFINE. Each letter represents one stage of the loop. R stands for review. Read the AI response carefully. Do not immediately copy it. Ask if it truly answered the question. E is for evaluate. Compare the response with what you actually needed. Did it match the tone and technical depth required? F means find the weaknesses. Identify exactly what needs improvement. Is it too general, too long, or missing evidence? I stands for improve the instructions, modify the prompt, add missing constraints, clarify the audience, or provide examples. N is for new generation. Run the improved prompt again. Let the AI take another pass with your clearer directions. Finally, E. Examine and repeat. Compare the new response with the previous one. If necessary, repeat the cycle. Imagine you are a manager writing an email asking a customer for payment. A weak prompt yields a generic or aggressive result. Instead, refine it. We refine it by defining the audience as senior executives with no technical background and requesting 3 practical business examples. By adding a 180-word constraint, the AI now understands the relationship, the situation, the tone, and the objective. Suppose you like the email, but it sounds too formal. You do not need to start again. You can refine through conversation. Tell the AI, keep the content, but make the tone warmer. Then perhaps, make the payment request slightly more direct. You can ask it to reduce the message by 25% or provide 3 subject line alternatives. This is refinement through dialogue. One of the most powerful characteristics of modern generative AI is conversational context. Use it to build documents. Begin with a disaster recovery policy. Add an executive summary, ransomware scenarios, and technical definitions like RTO and RPO. Add a responsibilities table and convert the implementation portion into a checklist. The final document is constructed iteratively. Consider the prompt. Explain AI. What does that mean? Are you explaining it to a child, a CEO, or a programmer? We refine it by defining the audience as senior executives with no technical background and requesting 3 practical business examples. When improving a prompt, ask 6 fundamental questions. Who, what, why, for whom, How and what constraints? Who should the AI become? What exactly should it do? And why is the task being performed? Context is king. For whom is this output intended? How should it be structured? And what are the specific constraints, like word count or tone? Imagine uploading a spreadsheet of sales data. A weak prompt is, analyze this spreadsheet. This is extremely broad. A better prompt asks for specific insights: total revenue, monthly trends, top customers, and unusual changes greater than 20%. Refine again. Identify customers who stopped buying, rank them by value, and draft a recommended customer recovery strategy. I've worked with legacy systems like the IBM. Initially, we might ask to create a Python program showing revenue. We refine this into a desktop application that connects through ODBC to a DB2 database and displays specific customer metrics. We iteratively add search fields, export options, and even a reactivation letter generator for management to use. A very effective technique is asking the AI to criticize its own output. Identify 5 weaknesses, then revise. Use a reusable template. Ask the AI to act as a quality control reviewer and identify missing info or unsupported claims. Identify ambiguities and structural weaknesses first. Provide recommendations, then rewrite the document to implement them. In a technology decision, ask the AI to compare multiple options like SFTP versus API integration. Use a decision matrix. Address factual reliability specifically. Force the AI to separate confirmed facts from assumptions and cite its sources. Refine the format to match your needs. Convert technical reports into executive summaries or narrator video scripts. Define success criteria. Tell the AI how the final document will be evaluated so it can check its own work. Use few-shot prompting. Providing examples reduces ambiguity and guides the AI toward the exact style you desire. Follow the master prompt structure: role, context, objective, requirements, constraints, and output format for consistent quality. In finance, act as a senior credit risk analyst to identify high-risk accounts based on specific debt and income ratios. In HR, analyze turnover by department and tenure to identify indicators associated with employee departure. In education, ask for guided examples and exercises. Do not provide solutions until an attempt is made. In software development, identify the cause of an error first and preserve functioning features during any modification. Use multiple passes for complex work: accuracy, structure, audience, and style. It's like professional editing. Ask the AI to act as a prompt engineer and optimize your prompt before it attempts to solve the problem. Control hallucinations by stating uncertainty and citing source material. Factual accuracy must always be validated. In agentic systems, refinement happens at every stage: goal, plan, tool selection, and final evaluation. Avoid bad refinement. Don't add contradictory instructions. If the prompt is overloaded, start a clean version. Treat important prompts like software code. Record the date, the model used, and the changes in each version. Test prompts against representative test cases. This moves you from casual writing toward formal prompt engineering. The golden rule: do not simply ask for a better answer. Tell the AI exactly what better means. Practice by refining broad prompts for marketing plans, document analysis, and software development specifications. Move from level 1 questions to level 5 engineered workflows that use tools, validation, and governance. AI can analyze and recommend, but the human being must still decide what result is acceptable and trustworthy. In summary, prompt refinement is the systematic process of improving AI instructions based on previous results. Use the refine methodology to improve roles, objectives, audiences, and success criteria in your daily workflow. AI does not eliminate the need for precision. It makes precision more valuable. Clarify your own thinking first. Do not think the AI gave the wrong answer. Ask what instructions would help it produce a better result. That iterative mentality defines professional AI users. An experienced user improves a prompt. A professional builds a process. Thank you for joining me for Chapter 10, Prompt Refinement. I am Jose Antonio Menendez. I look forward to continuing with you as we move into the next stage of our artificial intelligence course. Create a good prompt, evaluate the result, and systematically make it better. That is professional prompt engineering.